Excellent delivery. A great over. Question Cricket Club is bowling really well. They started off with what they wanted. A couple of wickets on the board. And they should be trying to capitalize this and get as many wickets as possible. Another extraordinary delivery, very well played by the batsman and also well stopped by the fielder. At the end of 2 overs, 12 for 2 wickets.
Level correct height.
Nice shot, and the fielder tried to stop it, and very well fielded by the long off fielder, and they just took a single for this. Wild signal by the umpire. A nice shot, and that go for a single. Extraordinary delivery by the bowler, and the batsman had no other options to play it for the difference.
The batsman full zoom in பண்றேன் இந்த பாலுக்கு மட்டும்.
Another extraordinary bowling, a great spell, and they have to try to capitalize this spell and continue not to, or they try not to utilize some other bowlers until their rhythm gets to. Batsmen are really finding it struggling to middle the ball, or they are not able to convert any singles. That's a great shot, and that goes for a huge 6. A nice shot to end the over. The bowler did try to bowl it full, and the batsman had no other option to hit it for a boundary. A great end to the over with the end of 3 overs, 21 runs for 2 loss.
It's a great shot, and that goes for a huge 6.
Extraordinary shot, and that's a very good catch. A nice shot, but unfortunately it landed into the fielders, and the fielder did not make any mistake, and the ball landed very safely to the fielder's hand.
Extraordinary shot, and that's a very good catch.
New batsman comes in. Subhash has played 215 matches. Excellent ball, bowling it to the batsman's body, and the batsman is able to convert it for a single. Very nice field placement. The bowler should not try to bowl it full considering the field placement. That's an excellent delivery, but the bowler did bowl it to the plan. But luckily the batsman had timed it very properly and hit it for a 6.
That's an excellent delivery, but the bowler did hold it to the plan. But luckily the batsman had timed it very properly and hit it for a.
Very nicely bowled. This time the bowler bowled it very fully to the batsman, and the batsman tried to hit it through the long on region, the long off region, but the batsman was not able to connect it. Another nice fully delivered, and it should have been an extraordinary catch, but well fielded to the fielder. That's a great attempt. It's a call out from the dugout that not to go for the huge shots to the batsman, considering we have already lost 3 wickets.
Delivered, and it should have.
கேட்ச் மிஸ்ஸுக்கு ஷிஃப்டே போட்டியா?
Excellent pace. The batsman was not able to time it properly or not meet it properly. At the end of 4 overs, 29 for 3, Sarath comes in from Peacock end to bowl a second over. Excellent delivery. Cochin Cricket Club bowlers are trying to bowl it at the good length and through the offline, and 83 squad is not able to meet those deliveries unless it's bowled through the stump. Another excellent delivery and nicely played through the covers. And they are going for the second run and they are able to get it comfortably. Excellent delivery and nicely played to a long off and very well fielded by the fielder. It should have been a boundary, but excellent effort from the fielder.
கரெக்டாக வந்திருக்கு இந்த வாட்டி.
Excellent delivery and nicely played to a long off and very well fielded.
And very nicely played by the batsman. Batsman tried to get a single, but the non-striker said no. Even I would say that's a very good call from the non-striker. And a huge call out to the RCC organizers this time. Everyone has played their role. Behind the camera we have Ajit and Raghu in complete coverage, and on-field umpires Sadagopan, Vijay and Abhilash, and commentary by Surendra, and the main organizer Kishore Kumar,
Who does nothing.
for his extraordinary efforts. Raghu was able to capture a huge centipede. And very nicely bowled, but this time the umpire called it as wide. Excellent shot. That's nicely timed, and that goes for a boundary.
Excellent shot. That's nicely timed and that goes for a boundary.
Albin James to bowl a second over, and that's a good lick. And that's a misfield. It goes for the boundary.
Albin James to bowl a second over, and that's a good lick. And that's a misfield. It goes for the boundary.
Excellent delivery and nicely played by the batsman. Anas Muhammad is trying to capitalize this innings. He has scored 27 runs of 15 balls, and he should take this innings throughout 20 overs to ensure that this team puts a very good score for them to defend. Excellent delivery and very cheekily played by the batsman for a single, and Anas has refused for a double over there. Excellent length and excellent delivery, and also generating a good pace over there in the middle. The batsmen are not able to meet the ball. Even the keeper is struggling to get hold of the ball.
Anino.
And that's an again
ശരി ഓക്കെ ഞാൻ എത്തിക്കോളാം.
edge.
ഞാൻ സമയം നോക്കിയിട്ട് പറയാം. എനിക്ക് ഏതാ ട്രെയിൻ നോക്കാണ്ട് ഞാൻ എവിടെ പോയി നിൽക്കാനാ?
Meeting it behind the steps, and that went for
ആ
a ball.
നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഏത് ട്രെയിനെ നോക്കിയിട്ട് എന്നെ വിളിക്കേ.
And that's an again. Very okay. ഞാൻ സമയം നോക്കിയിട്ട് പറയാം. എനിക്ക് ഏതാ ട്രെയിൻ നോക്കാണ്ട് ഞാൻ എവിടെ പോയി നിൽക്കാനാ? Meeting it behind the steps, and that went for a ball. നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഏത്
Very nice shot. That's excellent timing, and that went for a huge 6.
Very nice shot. That's excellent timing, and that went for a huge 6.
എട്ട് മണിക്ക് എത്തുമോ? എവിടെ പോകത്തിനൂരോ അല്ല മറ്റേ?
Excellent comeback by the bowler. At the end of 6 overs, 54 for 3, and Anas is at 38 of 18 balls.
ശരി 8
Thanks to Raghuram for picking up the ball. Rahul is the new bowler coming in from Peacock End. Excellent delivery and very good single. Anas is trying to keep the strike. We should also give the credit to Subhash for giving singles to Anas and trying to keep him at the strike for them to bring huge score on the board. Very well played for a single. That's a very good comeback from 83 squad, I would say, losing 3 early wickets and putting 56 runs on the board at the end of 6 overs. Rahul tried to put it a little faster and Subhash did it very nicely for a single. That's a full toss, low full toss, and that's a boundary. We should feel sorry for the fielder and the bowler. That should have been a single, but the fielder misjudges it and gets that boundary for the batsman. It's a low full toss, but the batsman did not try to hit it hard, and luckily the batsman did got a boundary for this.
That's a ball. Misjudges it and gets that boundary for the batsman. It's a low full toss, but the batsman did not try to hit it.
Good comeback by the bowler.
And luckily the batsman did got a boundary for this.
That's white call by the umpire. The bowler did try to pass in between and bowling it. Excellently flighted and the batsman played it very safely. Another misfield and gets them another single. As we spoke about this in the early overs, Cochin Cricket Club should have capitalized the early wickets, but Anas Muhammad played it really well, and the stage where they were like 63 for 3 they should try to go for 180. As we see, this should be an average score on this ground. Hello. JP Vishnu is the new bowler, comes in from the Peacock End, and again Anas played it very nicely, played it late and gets single comfortably. Excellent shot by Subhash, and that's a very well field by the fielder in the point, and that should have been gone for an easily double, but the fielder did fielded it really well and just make sure that it's going for a single. Excellent line and length by the bowler. Anas did try to hit it on the point region, but he was not able to connect it. JP Vishnu is bowling really well, maintaining the line and length properly. And that's a top edge, and JP Vishnu gets under the ball nicely, and that brings the hen for Anas. He has scored it very brilliantly, scoring 45 runs of 25 balls, and putting a very strong score for 83 squad, 65 for 3.
And that brings the hen for Anas. He has scored it very brilliantly, scoring 45 runs of 25 balls and putting a very strong score for 83 squad, 65 for 3.
Squad have scored 65 runs for 4 wickets, and at the end of 8 overs. And when the match continues, now it's time to talk about our beloved sponsor. Their support helps us celebrate the spirit of cricket and promote emerging talent. And request everyone to visit www.yourplatform.in and follow them on Instagram at Your Platform Magazine for amazing stories and updates. We again thank Your Platform for their support in sponsoring grassroots cricket.
And follow them on Instagram at Your Platform Magazine for amazing stories and updates. We again thank Your Platform for their support in sponsoring grassroots cricket.
Excellent delivery. JP Vishnu is bowling really good. He did pick a very crucial wicket off Anas Mohammad and did bowl really well, and just providing or conceding 2 runs of this over. Very good comeback by Cochin Cricket Club, and that's a very nice decision by the captain for introducing JP Vishnu. And Rahul comes back from Peacock end to bowl a second over of the match or the innings. And that's going towards the leg. That's an appeal from the bowler, and the umpire did not even move his head. Another flighted delivery, played it towards the covers. Tried very well for the fielder, and that's a good save from the long off fielder. Excellent delivery. A very good over, just 2 runs of 3 balls. And that was hit through the pad, and that should be a leg by call from the umpire. Very good running from Subhash. Converting singles into doubles is very, very crucial at this stage of game. Every single run is important for 83 squad.
ரொம்ப முக்கியமாக
Very nicely played. Excellent shot to the covers, and that goes for a 6. Nice shot by Subhash. He was playing the anthem role all this now until Anas was striking. And after another nice shot, played it very late. And they're looking for the double, and will they be able to get it? They did get it very comfortably. Excellent comeback by the bowler. JP Vishnu is really bowling well. That lands in no man's land, and they were able to just get 1 run. And that's a very good over considering the 6. JP Vishnu has bowled really well. At the end of 10 overs, 82 for 4.
Is that? How big is that guy?
As we proudly say, the sponsors plays a very important role in organizing the tournament. We thank your platform, India's premier travel, leisure and lifestyle digital magazine. They are on a mission to power stories and celebrate talent across the country. Make sure to visit yourplatform.in and follow at Your Platform Magazine on Instagram to exploring inspiring stories, travel guides and exclusive tournament updates.
What
Nice shot to the long off. 83 score at 101 for 5 and 13.4 overs. Nice shot to recovers and played for a quick single.
ഇത് ഹാൻഡ് ഓവർ കൊടുക്കണം അപ്പോൾ
You just have to talk. You just have to talk.
Mic on. So it's 83 squad versus CCC. കേരളത്തിലെ രണ്ട് ടീമുകൾ ഇതാ ഇവിടെ പൊള്ളാച്ചിയിൽ മത്സരം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നു. ആൻഡ് ഈ ഒരു മത്സരത്തിൽ 18 ഓവർ 135 റൺസിന് 9 വിക്കറ്റ് നഷ്ടത്തിലാണ് 83 സ്ക്വാഡ് CC ഇപ്പോൾ ബാറ്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. 2 ഓവർ ശേഷിക്ക് എത്ര റൺസ് അവിടെ 83 സ്ക്വാഡിന് സ്കോർ ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുമെന്ന് കാണാം. ലാസ്റ്റ് വിക്കറ്റ് പാർട്ണർഷിപ്പിൽ ഷമീറും അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നിഖിൽ മാത്യുവും അവിടെ ബാറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. 135 for 9. Sharad with the ball. 83 ക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഷമീർ on strike. 3 ball 6 runs. First ball. Beautiful shot to the fine left and it's a 4. 4 ബോളുകൾ 10 റൺസുമായി ഷമീർ ടീമിനെ 150ലേക്ക് അടുപ്പിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുമെന്ന് നോക്കാം. നിഖിൽ മാത്യു ഓൺ സ്ട്രൈക്കിന് എൻഡിലുണ്ട്. 139 എന്ന നിലയിലാണ് നിലവിൽ സ്കോർ. It's 139.9. അവസാന വിക്കറ്റ് പാർട്ണർഷിപ്പിൽ ഇനി ബാക്കിയുള്ളത് 11 ബോളുകൾ 150-നപ്പുറം കടത്താൻ സാധിക്കുമോ 83 സ്ക്വാഡിൽ നിന്ന് കാത്തിരുന്ന് തന്നെ കാണാം. ഷമീർ ഓൺ ദ സ്ട്രൈക്ക്. 4 balls 10 runs that he scored here. Sharad with the ball. Beautiful shot again to the fine line region. 2 runs വീണ്ടും ഓടിയെടുത്തിരിക്കുകയാണ്. 141 റൺസുമായി 83 സ്ക്വാഡ് CC. 10 ബോളുകൾ ബാക്കിയുണ്ട്. 150ലേക്ക് അടുക്കുന്നു. ഒരു തവണ ഒരു സ്കോറിലേക്ക് 83 സ്ക്വാഡിനെ എത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ് അവിടെ ഷമീർ. 5 ബോളിൽ നിന്ന് 12 റൺസ്. ലാസ്റ്റ് വിക്കറ്റ് പാർട്ണർഷിപ്പിൽ മനോഹരമായിട്ട് സ്കോർ ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഓൾറെഡി ഒരു വിക്കറ്റ് എടുത്ത് 19 റൺസ് മാത്രം വിട്ടുകൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്ന ശരത്തിനെതിരെ ബാക്ക് ടു ബാക്ക് മനോഹരമായിട്ടുള്ള ബാറ്റിംഗ് ആണ് അവിടെ കാഴ്ചവെച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് ഷമീർ. ഷമീർ വിത്ത് ദ ബോൾ. ഷമീർ വിത്ത് ദ ബാറ്റ്. ഡോട്ട് ബോൾ. ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ കംബാക്ക്. അടുത്ത മനോഹരമായ കംബാക്കാണ് നമ്മളവിടെ കാണുന്നത്. ഡോട്ട് ബോൾ. ഓൾറെഡി 3 ബോളിൽ നിന്ന് 6 റൺസ് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനി 9 ബോളുകൾ ബാക്കി നിൽക്കെ 150 എന്നൊരു ടാർഗറ്റിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാൻ അവിടെ 83ക്ക് സാധിക്കും. ഷമീർ 12 റൺസ് അവിടെ സ്കോർ ചെയ്ത് നിൽക്കുന്നു 6 ബോളുകളിൽ നിന്ന്. നിഖിൽ മാത്യു നോൺ സ്ട്രൈക്ക് റേറ്റിലുണ്ട്. 200 സ്ട്രൈക്ക് റേറ്റിൽ ഷമീർ. ലൂസ് ഷോട്ട് ആയിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ ഫീൽഡർക്ക് അത് കണക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നില്ല. ഒരു സിംഗിളിലേക്ക് കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യപ്പെടുകയാണ്. അവിടെ നിഖിൽ മാത്യു സ്ട്രൈക്കിലേക്ക് വരുന്നു. 5 ബോളുകളിൽ നിന്നും 9 റൺസുമായി നിഖിലുമുണ്ട് ക്രീസിൽ. 8 ബോളുകൾ ബാക്കി. 142-9 എന്ന നിലയിൽ. 142. It's 83 squad CC versus Cochin Cricket Club. മനോഹരമായ ഗ്യാപ്പിലൂടെ ഒന്ന് എഡ്ജ് ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടു വിടുകയാണ് ആ ബോൾ. ഫീൽഡർ സേവ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഡബിൾ മാത്രമായി മാറുകയാണ്. ഫീൽഡിങ്ങിലെ മറ്റൊരു മിസ്റ്റേക്ക്, അത് 3 റൺസായി കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുകയാണ്. 145 എന്ന നിലയിലേക്കുന്നു സെക്കൻഡ് ഓവറിൽ ലാസ്റ്റ് ബോൾ. ഇല്ല, 2 മിസ്റ്റേക്ക്. 2 റൺസാണ് ഓടിയത്. 145 for 9. Second last ball. That's a miss. It's a dot ball. 19 overs done. 145 for 9. Moving on to the last over, it's Albin James with the ball. 25 runs considered, 1 wicket taken. Nikhil Matthew on strike. This was 11 runs that he scored here. First ball, double to the offside. ഒരു സിംഗിളിലേക്ക് മാറ്റപ്പെടുകയാണ്. ഷമീർ ഓൺ സ്ട്രൈക്ക്. 8 ബോളിൽ നിന്നും 13 റൺസുമായി ഷമീർ ഉണ്ട്. 5 ബോളുകൾ ബാക്കി. 4 റൺസ് 150 എന്ന ടാർഗറ്റിലേക്ക് എത്താൻ. 150 എന്നൊരു ഫെയർ ടാർഗറ്റ് ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു ഈ ഒരു പിച്ചിൽ. ഒരു ഫെയർ ടാർഗറ്റിലേക്ക് എത്തുമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. 150ലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ 8 ബോളുകളിൽ നിന്ന് 13 റൺസുമായി ഷമീർ വിത്ത് എ ബാറ്റ്. ആൽബിൻ ജെയിംസ് and a single here. 146ലേക്ക് എത്തുന്നു. 147ലേക്ക് എത്തുന്നു സ്കോർ. കൊച്ചിൻ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് ക്ലബിനെതിരെ ATC സ്ക്വാഡ് ബാറ്റ് വീശുമ്പോൾ 19.2 ഓവറിൽ 147 9 എന്ന നിലയിലാണ് അദ്ദേഹം സ്കോർ നിൽക്കുന്നത്. നിഖിൽ മാത്യു ഓഹരിപ്പടനം ഓൺ സ്ട്രൈക്ക്. 7 ബോളുകളിൽ നിന്ന് 12 റൺസ്. ആൽബിൻ ജെയിംസ് വിത്ത് ദ ബോൾ. ഇടയ്ക്കൊരു തകർച്ചയുണ്ടായെങ്കിലും മനോഹരമായി സ്ട്രൈക്ക് റൊട്ടേഷനിലൂടെ സ്കോർ മനോഹരമായി കൂട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടുവരികയായിരുന്നു അവിടെ ATC സ്ക്വാഡ് CC. 147 എന്ന നിലയിലേക്ക് അവസാന വിക്കറ്റ് പാർട്ണർഷിപ്പിൽ എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട് ATC സ്ക്വാഡ്. 4 ബോളുകൾ. വീണ്ടും മറ്റൊരു ട്രൈ നിഖിൽ മാത്യുവിന്. പക്ഷേ അതിന്റെ മനോഹരമായ ബോൾ കീപ്പറുടെ കൈകളിലേക്ക് എത്തുകയാണ് ഭദ്രമായി. അവിടെ 147 എന്ന നിലയിൽ വീണ്ടും 3 ബോളുകൾ ബാക്കി നിൽക്കാൻ 3 റൺസാണ് 150 എന്ന നിലയിലേക്ക് എത്താൻ ATC സ്ക്വാഡിന് വേണ്ടത്. ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ സ്ട്രൈറ്റ് ഡ്രൈവ്. 1 റൺസിൽ ഒതുങ്ങുകയാണ്. 2 ബോളുകൾ ബാക്കി നിൽക്കെ 2 റൺസ് വേണം 150 എന്നൊരു മൈൽ സ്റ്റോൺ എത്താൻ അവിടെ ATC സ്ക്വാഡിന്. അവസാന വിക്കറ്റ് പാർട്ണർഷിപ്പിൽ ഊന്നിയുള്ള മനോഹരമായിട്ടൊരു ഇന്നിംഗ്സ് ആണ് ഷമീറിന്റെയും നിഖിലിന്റെയും ഭാഗത്ത് നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നത്. 148-9 എന്ന നിലയിൽ ഷമീർ ഓൺ സ്ട്രൈക്ക്. ആൽവിൻ ജെയിംസിന്റെ അവസാന 2 ബോളുകൾ. ഷോട്ടുള്ള ശ്രമമായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ ഇൻസൈഡ് എഡ്ജിൽ അത് കുരുങ്ങുകയാണ്. 2 റൺസ് കൂടി എടുക്കുന്നു. 150 എന്നൊരു മൈൽ സ്റ്റോൺ അവർ അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യുകയാണ് ATC സ്ക്വാഡ്. ഒരു സ്റ്റേജിൽ 130-നപ്പുറം കടക്കില്ല എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിട്ട് 150ലേക്ക് എത്തുകയാണ് അവിടെ ATC സ്ക്വാഡ് CC. ലാസ്റ്റ് ബോൾ ഓഫ് ദിസ് മാച്ച്, ലാസ്റ്റ് ബോൾ ഓഫ് ദിസ് ഇന്നിംഗ്സ്. ഷമീർ ഓൺ സ്ട്രൈക്ക്. 16 runs, 10 balls. Beautiful innings. Last ball, Albin with the ball. All ഔട്ടിലേക്ക് കലാശിക്കുകയാണ്. 150 റൺസാണ് അവിടെ ATC സ്ക്വാഡ് സ്കോർ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. കൊച്ചിൻ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് ക്ലബിനെ കൊണ്ട് ചേസ് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുമെന്ന് കാത്തിരുന്ന് കാണാം. Let's wait and see.
Second innings have started, and Cochin Cricket Club requires 151 runs in 120 balls. And that's a very nice start. The very first ball played it very smartly to the long off region and gets single easily. Excellent shot by the batsman and played it straight for a single. It's a great shot towards the mid-wicket region, and that goes for a boundary. Excellent shot. Played it very neatly, utilizing the power play.
It's a great shot towards the mid-wicket region, and that goes for a boundary.
ஃப்ளாஷஸ் ஆஃப் பிரில்லியன்ஸ் பார்க்கல அந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்குது ஃபுல்லாக வரணும்.
That's an excellent field change. This bowler trying to bowl over the wickets, and that's where we need to have deep wicket. And that's a very good change of pace. Excellent comeback by the bowler. Last ball went on to the wickets, and this ball direct straightly to the keeper's hand and very neatly bowled. Sunil is the top wicket taker of this tournament so far. He has taken 4 wickets in the last match he has played. Very neat shot. Played through the gap, and the fielder chases it, and the ball reaches the boundary. Excellent shot by the batsman. Cochin Cricket Club has a very positive intent, trying to utilize the power play very neatly and score as much as possible.
Very neat shot. Played through the gap, and the fielder chases it, and the ball reaches the boundary.
New bowler comes in from the syntax tank end. Chitu is the new bowler. And we are seeing another field placement with the short third man, and also we have a flying slip. That was the plan to bowl little offside, and the batsman is bowler is bowling according to the plan and gets the nick, but the keeper was not able to catch it.
Collected.
Excellent delivery. Bowling according to the plan. The field placement is done according to the bowling. Everything is going as per the requirement of 83 squad CC. That's not part of the plan to bowl it up to the left side. That's a neat boundary.
6
Bowler played it very carefully and it went for the boundary.
பால் வெளில.
That's not part of the plan to bowl it up to the left side. That's a neat boundary.
That is out of the park and we have to take another new ball.
அது கவரோட பாலை போட்டால் அது எப்படி போகும் அது? பிரிச்சாங்களா பாலை?
Nice ball, and this is the line and length that Jitu has to stick on as per the field plan. The first two balls were going as per the plan, but Jitu had other plans to go to the wicket and the batsman utilized it. Another neat delivery towards the offside. The batsman trying to chip in the third man and he was not able to meet the ball.
பால் வந்துச்சு.
And that's a very nice delivery. A misfield could have been an easy single, but the non-striker said no. At the end of 2 overs, 16 for no loss. Cochin Cricket Club started off really nice. And they require 135 runs in 108 balls. And we are expecting another 45 minutes of play, considering the light. We had a rain break in between and where the match was paused for 45 to 1 hour and we have resumed back from there and to complete the first innings of the third match. It's really appreciated to both the teams and all the teams who was competing. A very good ball. Sunil Mathai coming from the syntax tank end. Sandy is the batsman. Will he be trying to hit it over the covers region? He has played it with a square leg and they took 2 runs very comfortably. Sandy tried to hit it on the long on region, but considering the lines Sunil Mathai bowling is not able to go for the shots where he is expecting. That's a special delivery. It takes most of his wickets through ball, and even the last match he took 3 balls and the same lines of lengths.
That's a special delivery. It takes most of his wickets through ball. And even the last match, he took 3 balls
Sunil Mathai,
and the same
very
length of
important
length.
breakthrough for his team. 83 squad should capitalize it from here. And choosing the right bowlers would help them restrict the score. New batsman Ajay on the strike. His highest score is at 99. He should have gone for 100. The last match he's played. Nicely played. He was ready for the ball and stepped towards the deep square leg for a quick single. Excellent delivery and very nicely played and placed it through the covers, region, and they took the double comfortably. And the lines bowled by Sunil Mathai is like you miss high hit. It's been a strategy all over. Whenever a boundary is conceded, he gets another wicket followed by the same delivery. So he does not change his lengths whenever he gets hit for a boundary. Rather, he trusts his confidence on bowling same deliveries and taking the wickets on such important overs. That's the line he always prefers to, and the umpire said it goes down the leg. A very good call, I would say. At the end of 3 overs, Cochin Cricket Club has scored 22 runs for loss of 1 wicket, and they require 129 runs on 102 balls. Very nicely flighted delivery, and the batsman did very nicely to the gap, and they did get a double.
சடாபாய் அப்போ அவர்கிட்ட அந்த பஞ்ச் இருக்கா?
Another nicely bowled delivery, and the batsman did it with the square leg, and excellent running between the wickets. The fielder was not quick enough to stop them for a single. A juicy full toss, nicely placed to the point region, and that goes for the boundary. Excellent batting by Viju Bruce.
A juicy full toss, nicely placed to the point region, and that goes for the boundary.
A nicely flighted delivery, directly hitting. And that's an out call from the leg umpire as well. Very good decision by the straight umpire Abhilash and Vijay Khan for the run out decision. The umpires are doing really great here. Excellent delivery, and again we guess it's a neck, and that's why it's been called not out.
Looked like Pat first. He didn't give.
An amazing camera work done is by Raghu Jayaraman. Behind the camera is covering every runs possible, every ball possible within his coverage.
Commentary.
That's again a nice delivery. The batsman had 3 lines over there. The bowler is really bowling it really well to keep it under the score. At the end of 4 overs, 30-1.
Hey, டக்குனு லைட் குறைஞ்சிச்சு.
It's getting dark and we are expecting another 4 more overs to get completed and the match will be resuming shortly tomorrow. Sunil Mathai comes back into the attack. The bowler has trusted him and is given the 3rd over for Sunil Mathai. Excellent delivery and very nicely played by Ajayan for a quick single. Ajayan is ready to play a single and he has well read about Sunil Mathai's line and not trying to hit it hard at this point of time. Sunil Mathai comes from the syntax tank end and Jiju Bruce hits hard towards the deep square leg and they will be able to get a couple of runs and they're ready for the Ajayan tried to go for the 3rd run but Jiju Bruce has said no. Excellent delivery and that's a different line bowled by Sunil Mathai. Jiju Bruce was expecting the ball to come to the stick but Sunil Mathai outsmarted him and bowled it offside. Another nicely played shot towards a fine leg and that's a boundary. Sunil Mathai should trust his stock deliveries and not to give any extra room for the batsman to go for boundaries.
Another nicely played shot towards a fine leg and that's a boundary.
ஈவினிங் கிளம்பி இங்கே பொள்ளாச்சி வந்துட்டேன் கிரிக்கெட்டு.
Sunil Mathai to bowl his 5th ball of the 3rd over.
கொஞ்ச நேரம் மேட்ச் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. ஆமாம் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. கூப்பிட்றேன் நான் வந்துட்டேன். Right.
Excellent delivery and nicely played by Ajayan. Beg your pardon, it's Jiju Bruce. Played it to the long on and gets a single. We're expecting another 3 to 4 overs to get completed today. And I guess the light would not affect. Nice shot by Ajayan, but the fielder stops it for a single. Jitu is back to bowl his 2nd over. Sachin Cricket Club requires 113 runs from 90 balls.
ஒன்றும் இல்லை ஒன்றும் இல்லை. என்னப்பா
Jitu comes in from the syntax tank end and that's a very good delivery, playing it according to the field placements.
வெளில போகும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். மடக்கி அடிப்பான் பாரு.
Egypt Bruce will be expecting one delivery to come onto the stumps and will try to hit it very hard. And that's what we were talking about, and he was not able to connect it properly. And it's
Surinder. Shot.
excellent delivery, and that's what we're talking about. The last ball, he was trying to hit a similar shot and he was not able to connect it. And again, excellent fielded from the long on fielder through stop, and just to consider 2 runs. A great effort by Sunil Mathai. Nicely bowled and nicely played. Very good running between the wickets. That's an excellent throw by the fielder and not out call by the umpire.
எது வீட்டுக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணுவாரு?
Nice shot, and that's well on to the straight on. Very nicely played by Ajayan, and that's his first boundary of the match today.
எது வீட்டுக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணுவாரு? Nice shot, and that's well on to the
It's a white ball.
விட்டுச்சு போதும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஒரு 2 ஓவரில் வைக்கலாம்.
Excellent delivery. That's the line Jitu has to bowl on. And whenever he bowls that line, the batsmen are not able to convert even singles. But whenever the ball goes straight on the stump, the boundaries are being hit brutally. Another nice delivery and played on. Excellent fielded. And nice throw by the fielder.
மாங்க அடிச்சுன்னு
At the end of 6 overs, 47 for 1. And we are expecting another 2 more overs to be completed. It's been called as a 5 penalty runs.
7 runs. 5 plus 2.
The fielder did tried, collected the ball very nicely,
தூக்கி
and the throw went on directly to the helmet, the keeper's helmet, and it was awarded a 5 runs of penalty. That's a very unwanted delivery, and the batsman utilized it very neatly, finding the boundary at the fine leg region. Kishore Kumar at his best, running towards to collect the ball.
Very unwanted delivery, and the batsman utilized it very neatly, finding the boundary of the fine leg region. Kishore Kumar at his best, running towards to collect the ball.
Big change in the line. Very nice ball, and another misfield. That's an unwanted run, I would say. They had a confusion in between. They should have not gone for this single. Riju Bruce was in very good strike, and he loses his wicket unwantedly.
That's an unwanted run, I would say. There are a confusion in between. They should have not gone for this single. Riju Bruce was in very good strike, and he loses his wicket unwantedly.
It seems to they have a discussion in between there. They're discussing about the light and the conditions, whether to play or not continue tomorrow morning.
ஏகே 10 hours complete பண்ண சொல்லுங்க ஏகே இதுக்கு மேல கஷ்டம்பா
So the game will resume tomorrow morning. Due to the bad light, we had to stop the match now in between, and the game will resume tomorrow morning. And that's a drop catch by Abhilash. And at the end of the day,